Introduction. In the heart of a picturesque village called Oakville, nestled among rolling hills and lush green fields, a remarkable tale unfolds. A tale that exemplifies the indomitable human spirit, the transformative power of education, and the unwavering commitment to a dream. It is a story that takes us on a journey through 7 chapters, where the ambitions of a young boy named Sam intersect with the dreams of an entire community, ultimately illuminating the path to a brighter future. Oakville, although idyllic in its natural beauty, was a place where dreams were often overshadowed by the relentless struggle for survival. Families, like Sam's, knew the pangs of financial hardship all too well. Opportunities were scarce, and the notion of education was a distant beacon, visible only in the eyes of those who journeyed to neighboring towns each day in pursuit of knowledge. Chapter by chapter, we unravel the life of Sam, a boy whose heart brimmed with a fervent desire to break free from the shackles of limited horizons. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Sam would watch with longing as the children from the neighboring town, schoolbooks in hand, embarked on a path paved with promise. Each passing day, this vivid tableau etched a resolve in Sam's heart, a vow that he would someday bring the light of education to Oakville. It is in this unyielding determination that our story finds its pulse. Sam's journey, while remarkable, was not a solitary one. It was a collective voyage undertaken with a fervent belief in the transformative power of education. With a vocabulary that stretched the boundaries of the English language, this story unfolds as a testament to the human spirit and the enduring pursuit of knowledge, transcending limitations and reshaping destinies. Amidst the challenges, triumphs, and setbacks, Sam's journey becomes a metaphor for the broader struggles faced by countless communities around the world, where dreams of education remain distant, like stars in the night sky. Through the lens of Sam's life, we come to understand the universal yearning for knowledge, and the enduring hope that one person's unwavering dedication can create ripples of change that extend far beyond their own life. As we embark on this extraordinary journey, let us draw inspiration from Sam's story. Let us remind ourselves that even in the face of adversity, we have the power to kindle the flames of change, to forge a legacy that transcends our own existence, and to illuminate the path to a brighter future for all. This is the story of Sam and Oakville, a story that encapsulates the essence of human potential, the pursuit of education, and the boundless hope that fuels us all.
Chapter 1: The Beginning. In the tranquil village of Oakville, where the rhythm of life flowed harmoniously with the seasons, a story of ambition and aspiration began to take shape. Nestled among the undulating hills and surrounded by nature's tapestry of meadows and forests, Oakville seemed like a world unto itself, untouched by the hustle and bustle of the outside world. In this idyllic setting, there lived a young boy named Sam, who was destined to be at the center of our tale. Sam was a boy of ordinary means, born into a family that eked out a modest existence from the land they tilled. His father, a hard-working farmer, and his mother, a loving homemaker, instilled in Sam the values of honesty, perseverance, and the importance of community. Yet, for all their values and love, Sam's family faced an ever-present challenge: the absence of educational opportunities within Oakville. The village, though blessed with natural beauty, lacked the vital infrastructure of a school. For the children of Oakville, like Sam, the pursuit of knowledge meant embarking on a challenging journey to the neighboring town, where a school with its promise of enlightenment lay. Every morning, as the sun's first rays kissed the dew-covered fields, Sam would watch with a mix of envy and longing as the children from Oakville made their daily pilgrimage to the neighboring town. They carried books and dreams in their small, eager hands, striding toward a future filled with possibilities. Meanwhile, Sam, standing on the threshold of his family's modest home, could only gaze at that distant path with a heart full of yearning. Education, in Sam's eyes, was not just the means to acquire knowledge, it was a beacon of hope, a doorway to a world beyond the confines of Oakville. The children who attended school seemed to belong to a different realm, a realm where dreams took flight, where horizons stretched wide, and where the future held promise. Sam's eyes were not blind to the realities of his village. He knew that Oakville was a place where dreams were often smothered by the weight of daily toil, where families, including his own, struggled to make ends meet. He was acutely aware that education was the key that could unlock the doors to a brighter future, not just for him but for the entire village. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into years, Sam's yearning for education deepened. He found solace in the pages of borrowed books, voraciously reading tales of far-off lands, great discoveries, and remarkable individuals who had risen from humble beginnings to achieve greatness. These stories ignited a fire within Sam, a fire that whispered, "You can be more. You can do more." The seeds of ambition were sown in Oakville, and it was within the heart of this young boy that the dream of bringing education to his village took root. Sam's journey had only just begun, and the path ahead was fraught with challenges and uncertainties. Yet, as he stood at the precipice of his aspirations, he knew one thing for certain: the journey would be long, but the destination was worth every step. And so, in the heart of Oakville, where the whispering winds carried the dreams of its inhabitants, the story of Sam's quest for education commenced, an odyssey that would touch the lives of many, and a journey that would ultimately reveal the boundless potential that resided within the heart of this quiet village.
Chapter 2: The Dream. As the years passed in Oakville, young Sam's dream of bringing education to his village grew stronger with each passing day. The golden wheat fields, the rustling leaves of the oak trees, and the tranquil streams whispered encouragement to him, as if nature itself was a silent partner in his aspiration. Sam's determination to make education accessible to Oakville was not a fleeting fancy. It was a relentless force that drove him forward. He knew that the path ahead would be challenging, but the dream of seeing children in his village receive the gift of knowledge was an ember in his heart, and he was determined to fan it into a blazing fire. One crisp morning, as the village awoke to the songs of birds and the scent of blooming flowers, Sam decided to take the first step towards realizing his dream. With resolve etched on his face, he approached the village council, a gathering of respected elders and leaders who made crucial decisions for Oakville. Standing before them, Sam presented his vision: "I believe that Oakville deserves a school of its own. Our children should not have to travel long distances to receive an education. Education is not just a privilege, it is a right, and every child in our village should have access to it." His words resonated with some of the council members, but skepticism lingered in the room. Building a school required resources, manpower, and support from the entire community, things Oakville had in limited supply. Moreover, there were those who questioned the need for such an endeavor,
arguing that the traditional ways of life in the village were sufficient. Undeterred by the initial resistance, Sam embarked on a tireless campaign to garner support for his vision. He visited every corner of Oakville, engaging in heartfelt conversations with villagers, sharing his dream, and highlighting the transformative power of education. His vocabulary was a potent tool, and he used it to paint vivid pictures of a future where Oakville's children could aspire to become doctors, engineers, and teachers, rather than toil endlessly in the fields. Slowly but steadily, the tide began to turn. As Sam's passion and conviction became infectious, more and more villagers joined his cause. They started to realize that education was not a luxury but a necessity, that it could break the cycle of poverty that had bound their families for generations. In the spirit of community, people began contributing whatever they could. Some donated money, others offered their skills, and still, others provided labor. Sam's dream was now a shared dream, and Oakville came alive with a sense of purpose it had never known before. To finance the construction of the school, Sam organized fundraisers and events that brought the villagers together. These gatherings were a testament to the power of unity and determination. Oakville's children sold handmade crafts, the women prepared delicious meals, and the men showcased their talents in various competitions, all to raise funds for the school that was gradually taking shape in their hearts. Despite the challenges, Sam's unwavering belief in the potential of education continued to ignite hope in the hearts of the villagers. Slowly but surely, they were beginning to see that Sam's dream was not just his own, it was a dream that could change the destiny of Oakville and its generations to come. As the wheels of progress began to turn in Oakville, the villagers embarked on a journey filled with uncertainty but also brimming with hope. The dream that had germinated in Sam's heart was no longer just a dream, it was becoming a reality, chapter by chapter, brick by brick, and heart by heart. Chapter 3 would bring its own set of challenges and obstacles, but the determined spirit of Oakville would continue to shine brightly, lighting the path toward a future where education was not just a dream but a promise that Sam was determined to keep.
Chapter 3: The Determination. With unwavering determination and the seeds of a dream taking root, Sam's journey to bring education to Oakville entered a new phase. The initial excitement and support from the village council and fellow villagers had set the wheels of progress in motion, but as they say, the road to success is often paved with challenges. The first hurdle that Sam encountered was the pressing issue of finances. Building a school, even a modest one, required a substantial amount of money, and Oakville was far from affluent. Despite the generosity of the villagers during fundraisers, the funds collected were still a long way from what was needed. Sam's vocabulary expanded further as he sought creative solutions. He started reaching out to neighboring villages and towns, appealing to their sense of solidarity. He wrote letters, composed speeches, and used every opportunity to share Oakville's story and the dream of a school. Slowly, contributions began to trickle in from outside sources, and the dream inched closer to reality. However, financial constraints were not the only challenge. Oakville lacked skilled labor necessary for the construction of the school. The villagers were primarily farmers, and building a school required expertise in construction. Once again, Sam turned to his growing vocabulary to connect with neighboring towns, seeking assistance from skilled builders and craftsmen. His persuasive words managed to convince a few experts to lend their expertise pro bono. Despite the progress, opposition still lingered within Oakville. There were those who questioned the wisdom of diverting resources from traditional agricultural practices to build a school. Sam, the ever-determined advocate for education, faced these skeptics with empathy and patience. He met with them individually, listened to their concerns, and used his vocabulary to explain how education could enrich their lives and improve the overall well-being of the village. Gradually, hearts softened, and minds began to open. The village council, once divided, started to see the value of Sam's vision. They recognized that education wasn't merely about acquiring knowledge, but was a means to break the cycle of poverty that had gripped Oakville for generations. Sam's determination, combined with his ability to communicate effectively, played a pivotal role in bringing the village together. Families started volunteering their time and effort to help with the construction, showcasing their commitment to the cause. The village was no longer just a collection of houses, it was a community with a shared purpose. As the school building began to take shape, hope radiated through Oakville. Children gazed upon the construction site with bright eyes, knowing that their lives were on the brink of transformation. The dream that had once seemed distant and unattainable was now a tangible reality. Sam's story became an inspiration not only within Oakville but also in neighboring villages and towns. People from far and wide came to witness the determination of a young boy and a community that had come together for a common goal. The village of Oakville was no longer just a dot on the map, it had become a symbol of resilience and the boundless potential that lay within human determination. Chapter by chapter, Sam's journey was becoming a testament to the power of perseverance and effective communication. The dream of education in Oakville was no longer an abstract concept. It was an embodiment of the village's collective will to change their destiny. As they moved forward, they knew that while challenges lay ahead, their determination would be the driving force that propelled them toward the brighter future they all envisioned.
Chapter 4: The Challenges. As the foundation of Oakville's first school was laid, the village embarked on a journey fraught with challenges and hurdles, testing the resilience of both Sam and the community. The dream of education was within reach, but the path ahead was far from smooth. The primary challenge that Oakville faced was the ongoing struggle for financial resources. Despite Sam's best efforts and the contributions of neighboring communities, the funds required for the construction of the school were insufficient. The villagers had already invested a significant portion of their limited resources, and the prospect of securing additional funds seemed increasingly daunting. Sam, however, was not one to be easily discouraged. His vocabulary, honed through countless conversations and persuasive appeals, became a formidable tool in addressing this challenge. He began reaching out to regional educational authorities, local businesses, and philanthropic organizations, crafting compelling proposals that highlighted the transformative potential of the school in Oakville. Through countless letters, meetings, and presentations, Sam managed to secure grants and donations from various sources. These newfound resources provided the necessary financial boost to continue construction, offering a glimmer of hope amid adversity. But financial constraints were not the only obstacles faced by the village. Oakville struggled to find skilled labor for the school's construction. Despite the goodwill of neighboring towns, finding experienced builders and craftsmen willing to dedicate their time to a remote village proved difficult. The villagers, though eager to help, lacked the expertise required for such a project. Sam's vocabulary, once again, played a crucial role. He employed his persuasive skills to connect with experts from neighboring communities, convincing them to volunteer their time and share their knowledge with Oakville's residents. Slowly but surely, the skilled labor gap began to narrow as experienced hands joined in the construction effort. Opposition still lurked in the shadows, with some villagers questioning whether the investment in education was worthwhile. They wondered if the benefits would truly outweigh the sacrifices required. Sam, with his unyielding determination and eloquent words, continued to engage with these skeptics. He patiently addressed their concerns, underscoring the long-term advantages of education for Oakville and its generations to come. As the construction progressed, Oakville faced yet another challenge: the logistics of building a school from scratch. The village lacked the equipment and materials required for the project, and procuring them proved to be a logistical puzzle. Sam's resourcefulness shone through once again as he leveraged his expanding vocabulary to negotiate favorable deals with suppliers and secure donations of construction materials. Throughout this arduous journey, the determination of the community remained undiminished. Families continued to volunteer their time, working tirelessly alongside skilled laborers to construct the school. The villagers demonstrated an unshakable belief in the transformative power of education, a belief that had grown stronger with every brick laid and every beam raised. In the face of adversity, the village of Oakville was writing a story of resilience and hope. The dream of education, once a distant aspiration, was slowly becoming a reality. Although the challenges had tested their mettle, they had also galvanized the community, reinforcing the belief that with unwavering determination and the right words, they could overcome any obstacle in their path. Chapter 5 would bring the promise of transformation as the school building neared completion, but it would also reveal the true depth of Oakville's resilience and the extent of the change they were about to embark upon.
Chapter 5: The Transformation. As the construction of Oakville's first school neared completion, a palpable sense of anticipation hung in the air. The challenges that the village had faced were substantial, but their collective determination had grown stronger with each passing day. Now, the promise of transformation was within reach, and the dream of accessible education was about to become a reality. The villagers of Oakville had worked tirelessly, alongside skilled laborers, to build the school from the ground up. Their sweat and toil had mingled with the bricks and mortar, creating a physical representation of their unwavering commitment to education. The school building, though modest in size, stood as a symbol of hope and possibility in the heart of the village. With the construction phase almost complete, the focus shifted to the heart of the school, the teaching staff. Sam, utilizing his burgeoning vocabulary and connections, had managed to secure the services of qualified teachers from neighboring towns. These educators were not only skilled in their fields but also shared Sam's passion for providing quality education to Oakville's children. The day of the school's inauguration dawned bright and clear. Villagers gathered with a sense of excitement that had not been seen in Oakville for generations. Children, dressed in their finest attire, held their heads high, their eyes filled with anticipation. Parents and elders watched with pride, knowing that this moment marked a new beginning for their community. The opening ceremony was a heartfelt affair, marked by speeches that celebrated the spirit of Oakville. Sam, with his eloquence and heartfelt words, expressed gratitude to all who had contributed to the school's realization. He emphasized that the school was not just a building but a beacon of hope, a place where dreams would be nurtured and futures would be shaped. The school's doors swung open, and children entered the classrooms with a sense of wonder. The walls adorned with educational charts and books, the desks and chairs neatly arranged, and the blackboard ready for lessons. It was a scene that filled the hearts of Oakville's residents with immense pride. Education had come to Oakville, and with it came the promise of transformation. The children, who had once watched their peers from neighboring towns embark on the path of knowledge with envy, were now given the same opportunity. The teachers, dedicated and passionate, ignited the flame of curiosity in their young minds. Day by day, the transformation unfolded. The children of Oakville began to read, write, and calculate. They learned about the world beyond their village, explored the realms of science and mathematics, and delved into the beauty of literature. Education became the cornerstone of their lives, and with each passing grade, their aspirations soared. Families in Oakville witnessed a profound shift. The school had become the center of the community, a place where parents gathered to discuss their children's progress, share experiences, and bond over a common purpose. The dream that had united the village now thrived in the hearts of their children, who aspired to become doctors, engineers, teachers, and more. The transformation extended beyond academics. Oakville's children imbibed values of tolerance, empathy, and the importance of community. They understood that education was not just about personal growth but also about using knowledge to uplift others. The village, once divided by skepticism, had become a close-knit community, united by a shared belief in the power of education. Chapter 5 marked the turning point in Oakville's history. The dream that had begun with Sam's determination and a village's shared vision was no longer a dream, it was a living, breathing reality. Education had unlocked the doors to a brighter future, and Oakville's transformation was a testament to the profound impact that unwavering determination and a commitment to education could have on a community. As Oakville embraced this new chapter, they knew that the journey was far from over. Challenges would continue to arise, but they had learned that with determination and unity, they could overcome anything. The village had been forever changed, and its story served as an inspiration to others who dared to dream of a better tomorrow through education.
Chapter 6: The Gift of Education. With the school now firmly established in the heart of Oakville, a remarkable transformation continued to sweep through the village. Education, once a distant dream, was now a tangible gift bestowed upon its children. Chapter 6 of Oakville's story was marked by the profound impact of this gift on the lives of its residents. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, the school became the nucleus of Oakville's existence. The classrooms buzzed with curiosity, the hallways echoed with laughter, and the library shelves sagged under the weight of books waiting to be devoured. The village had truly embraced the gift of education. The teachers, passionate and dedicated, played a pivotal role in nurturing the minds of Oakville's children. They not only imparted knowledge but also instilled values of empathy, responsibility, and the importance of giving back to the community. The vocabulary of the students expanded, not just in terms of words but also in terms of understanding the world around them. The impact of education radiated far beyond the school's walls. Oakville's children began to dream big, setting their sights on careers and ambitions they once thought were out of reach. Parents, once burdened by the limitations of their circumstances, watched with pride as their sons and daughters pursued higher education and embarked on paths to success. The village itself underwent a remarkable transformation. The community had grown stronger, bound by the shared vision of a brighter future. Residents organized workshops, cultural events, and extracurricular activities to complement the academic curriculum. Oakville was no longer just a collection of homes, it was a thriving community with a sense of purpose. One of the most heartwarming aspects of this transformation was the sense of reciprocity that developed. Oakville's residents understood the gift of education not as a solitary endeavor but as a collective responsibility. Those who had benefited from the school's presence were determined to give back to the village that had given them so much. Students organized initiatives to improve the quality of life in Oakville. They planted trees, cleaned up the environment, and participated in community service projects. Their vocabulary extended to include terms like sustainability and social responsibility, reflecting their newfound awareness of global issues. The gift of education was not just about academics, it was about empowerment. The villagers of Oakville began to see themselves as agents of change, not just for their village but for the wider world. They recognized that education had given them the tools to make informed decisions, to advocate for their rights, and to contribute positively to society. Sam, the young dreamer who had initiated this incredible journey, had now become an inspiration not just within Oakville but beyond. His story of determination, eloquence, and the power of education had touched the hearts of people far and wide. He was invited to speak at educational conferences and community gatherings, where he shared Oakville's story, encouraging others to follow their dreams and invest in education. Chapter 6 was a chapter of hope, progress, and transformation. Oakville, once a village where dreams seemed distant, had become a shining example of what was possible when a community rallied behind the cause of education. The gift of education had not only changed the lives of its residents but had also left an indelible mark on the broader world, a testament to the enduring power of determination and the limitless potential of those who dare to dream. As Oakville continued to grow and evolve, the legacy of its journey served as a beacon of inspiration for generations to come. The gift of education, once given, continued to give, creating a brighter and more promising future for all who called Oakville home.
Chapter 7: The Legacy. With the passage of time, Oakville's story evolved into a chapter of lasting legacy, a legacy that stretched beyond the boundaries of the village, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts and minds of all who encountered it. Chapter 7 celebrated not only the achievements of Oakville but also the enduring impact of education and determination. The school that had once been a distant dream was now a thriving institution. Generations of Oakville's children had passed through its doors, each one leaving with a gift that would shape their futures. The village had produced doctors, engineers, artists, and educators, each a testament to the transformative power of education. As the school continued to prosper, it also became a hub for innovation and progress. Oakville's young minds, nurtured by knowledge and guided by a sense of purpose, began to address the challenges facing their community and beyond. They embarked on projects to improve healthcare, access to clean water, and agricultural practices, demonstrating the profound ripple effect of education. The legacy of Oakville extended to neighboring villages and towns. Inspired by Sam's story and the transformation of Oakville, communities near and far began to prioritize education as a means of breaking the cycle of poverty and unlocking human potential. Schools sprouted where none existed before, and children were given the chance to dream, just as Sam had once dreamt for Oakville. Sam himself had become a symbol of hope and determination, not just in Oakville but throughout the region. He pursued higher education, eventually returning to his village as a qualified teacher, carrying with him the knowledge and experiences he had gained beyond Oakville's borders. He continued to inspire future generations with his passion for learning and his belief in the potential of every child. The legacy of Oakville also extended to the global stage. Sam's story, as well as the journey of the village, captured the attention of international organizations and educational advocates. Oakville became a model for sustainable community development, and its story was shared in conferences and publications around the world. In recognition of the village's accomplishments, Oakville received support for further improvements. The school expanded its facilities, offering a broader curriculum and extracurricular activities. A library filled with books from around the world became a symbol of knowledge and the thirst for learning that had taken root in Oakville. The legacy of Oakville was not just about academic achievements, it was about a community's spirit of unity, resilience, and the unwavering belief in the potential of each individual. It demonstrated that with determination and a commitment to education, even the most challenging circumstances could be overcome. As the village continued to prosper and evolve, it never forgot the roots from which it had grown. Oakville remained a close-knit community, bound by the shared history of their journey. The village council, once divided by skepticism, had become a governing body that prioritized education and community well-being. Chapter 7 of Oakville's story celebrated the enduring legacy of a dream realized. It was a testament to the power of education, the resilience of a community, and the ability of one individual, Sam, to spark a transformation that would continue to shape lives for generations to come. The legacy of Oakville served as a reminder to all that dreams, when fueled by determination and guided by education, could illuminate even the darkest corners and pave the way to a brighter and more promising future.
This story teaches us that with determination, hard work, and the belief in the value of education, one person can make a significant difference in the lives of many. Sam's journey from a humble background to becoming the catalyst for change in his village serves as a reminder that education is a powerful gift that can uplift individuals and entire communities. 1. The triumph of determination. Sam's journey exemplifies how determination can be a driving force in achieving seemingly insurmountable goals. It underscores the idea that when an individual possesses a clear vision, relentless determination, and an unwavering commitment to their cause, they can overcome adversity and inspire those around them. Sam's story encourages us to never underestimate the power of our own determination to effect change in our lives and communities. 2. The ripple effect of hard work. Sam's tireless efforts, combined with the collective hard work of Oakville's villagers, illuminate the transformative potential of diligent and persistent work. It underscores the belief that hard work, when directed towards a meaningful goal, can result in tangible and far-reaching impacts. This story reminds us that our individual and collective efforts can lead to significant positive changes within our communities and beyond. 3. Education as a catalyst for change. Education is depicted as a catalyst for profound transformation, not only in the lives of individuals but also in the prosperity of an entire community. It highlights the idea that access to quality education can break the cycle of poverty, empower individuals with knowledge and skills, and provide opportunities for personal growth and success. Sam's story emphasizes the pivotal role education plays in elevating individuals and uplifting communities. 4. Empowerment and self-belief. Sam's journey serves as a testament to the power of self-belief. He believed in the transformative potential of education, not only for himself but for everyone in Oakville. His story encourages us to believe in our own abilities, and to recognize that we have the capacity to make a significant impact on the world around us. It reinforces the idea that self-belief can be a catalyst for change. 5. The call to action. Ultimately, Sam's story issues a call to action. It challenges us to reflect on the communities and societies we live in and consider how we can contribute positively. It inspires us to identify issues that matter to us, whether they relate to education, social justice, or any other field, and take action to effect positive change. Sam's journey reminds us that each of us has the potential to become a catalyst for change in our own unique way. In a world where challenges and inequalities persist, the story of Sam and Oakville serves as a timeless reminder that individuals can rise above adversity, that hard work and determination can spark transformative change, and that the pursuit of education is a noble endeavor that can uplift not only individuals but entire communities. Sam's legacy beckons us to recognize our own potential for impact and to strive for a world where education is a powerful force for good.